your girl, Chris Kaylin, back with another episode of the Princess Diaries Podcast, and I'm very excited about today's conversation. So today we are joined by DJ Shae Balboa, a North Charleston-born DJ, music producer, and audio engineer who's creating her own lane in the music industry. Through passion, persistence, and authenticity, she's built a brand that blends creativity, culture, and unforgettable experiences. Beyond the music, Shae is a woman experiencing growth, balancing artistry with business, and inspiring others to pursue their dreams with confidence and resilience. We are excited to hear more about her journey and the lessons she learns as she continues to elevate her career. Welcome to the Princess Suite.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy you're here, y'all. Like, so when I started having events, I have this thing where it's just like, I'm always like girls first, like women's first. And I always knew whenever I had an event, I think the first time, I can't remember the first time I saw you, but I remember seeing you at Matt's
show.
The fashion show, or was it what's Matt's festival
Couture Fest.
Yes, and you were like on top of the Red Bull thing,
yes,
DJing, and I was like, I like her. So I'm just so happy to be here and just to learn like about the beginning. So I'm very familiar with Shae, but just to learn about the beginning as to how you got here. And we got to get through all the pleasantries. So how did you start DJing?
So I actually enrolled at Icon Collective in California.
Oh, cool.
I was all like packed out, ready to go, start like music engineering school. And then COVID happened. And they're like, oh, give us a second. Like, we still going to make it happen, but y'all can't just move on campus. So we basically built our own studios at home. Yeah. And then they gave us a schedule. We still had all our teachers, all the same classes, just like added yoga classes in the morning time so we can like bond and get our mind together.
Yeah.
And I went to school for music engineering and learning how to make beats and making everything sound pretty. But then I was like, I want to make remixes. So how do I make a remix? The quickest way is DJing.
Right.
So I got me a controller and I just started mixing things that I already learned or was learning at school into things that I can do at home. And that's how I kind of became a DJ.
So you like started during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So like, it's so funny. We were talking about this off camera. I was looking at one of Uncle Waffle's interviews, and she was like, she started DJing during the pandemic, like in 2020. See, that's a sign. That's a sign. So what made you say like, I want to go to school to be an audio engineer?
Okay, so I've always had a background in music. Like I've done honors chorus. I've done
cool.
Love
Okay.
to sing,
Yeah.
love everything about music. And I kind of got to a point where I was DJing a lot of my like house parties and friends parties, but like through my phone, not real DJing. But,
right. Playlist queen. Yes.
And I was like, well, now that I've kind of done everything front stage, like with the modeling, with the acting, I've done drama theater, African dancing since I was 3, like
just heavily involved in the arts.
Heavily involved in the arts.
Love that.
And I was like, I want to learn behind the scenes because if anything happened, I can be my own DJ. I can be my own background dancer. I can be my own voice, type thing. Kind of just learning all the fields. And with DJing, you can do all that. Like,
I really feel like if you learn how to work everything, no one can fire you. Like, you're literally like, you need, if you don't need a DJ, you need an audio engineer. If you don't need an audio engineer, I can sing. If you don't need, I can, like, you need me. Just have me here. So you spoke about like making like pretty beats and pretty music. So how has growing up in North Charleston, Ackaby baby, how has that built and shaped your sound?
Oh my God! So when I was coming up, we had like Red Run from Ackaby, like
yeah.
People want to see the and be like, whoa, like Acka Tobacco type thing.
Yeah.
So, like, I always wanted to be in the atmosphere. There's also a church on every corner in my neighborhood, so like gospel music is very heavily influenced in my life. So I kind of think that I was just built for the music industry, not only just to be a DJ, but just to be in all parts.
Yeah.
Love it down.
So you must be looking at my question. So like you're a DJ, producer, audio engineer, and they're different roles, but they complement each other. So like, I feel like you're good at all of them. Is there anyone that feels more like home to you?
I think it kind of like flip-flops. I'm low-key bipolar in that, like, sense, y'all. I'm not even gonna cap. Like, sometimes I just sit in my studio and I'm just making upbeat beats that you would never hear that, like, it just come into my mind back to back to back.
Right.
Like, I can sample this or I can sample that. And then I have times when I'm working with my clients like Tiara Tanae, and she's in the studio back to back to back, and we just making hit after hit after hit. I'm like, yes, I can't wait for people to hear this.
No, I can't wait for people to hear this. And just knowing that, like, I just always feel like as a woman in the industry, like, when you find another woman who's like a DJ or a producer, it's like a safe space. Mm-hmm. So it's just like, I don't have to worry about, and no offense to my male producers, because I'm not saying that y'all not professional, but you know, like when you're dealing with men, and I'm pretty sure you can speak to this, it can be business. It can be straight business. Okay, you know, I book you book me for a party, we do this, and then it's gonna be that text that comes through. Oh, can I take you out, or can we go? Why?
I don't know, and it always ruins the mood. Like, bro, you could have just kept it professional from the jump and just never took it here.
Never.
Now it's awkward.
And now I don't want to work with you because I know deep down you're trying to touch my private parts.
Exactly. Like, and y'all know my man always right there, and it's like, bro, it's even more the awkwarder because like
literally. And okay, so leading into that, so like being a DJ, and I know, and I feel like these like memes and stuff that we see is like for the, you know, male DJs or whatever, but like you probably catch some flag too, because it's just like you're a DJ, you're on the scene, like people know you. So how do you balance your relationship in like just the world of being in the entertainment world?
At the beginning, it was new to both of us,
mm-hmm.
and I was in the clubs a lot.
Right.
So, like, I think the test at the beginning, because now I'm not really in the clubs no more.
Right.
So I don't really get tested like that. But when I'm in the clubs and, like, guys are sending drinks after drinks and drinks, it's like, okay.
Right.
This is my boyfriend.
Yeah. You want to buy
but
him a drink?
Exactly. Like, so, honestly, I have such thick skin.
Mm-hmm.
It don't really bother me anymore. Like, it never really bothered me from the beginning.
No, it's like
I'm here for job.
And I think the only one who gets bothered are the men. Like once they realize, like, oh, first of all, like I'm here to do my job. You decided to send me all of these shots of tequila, like, exactly. And I'm going home, my man, after drinking all your shots.
Thank you. Hello.
Like that's just the thing. So every career has a defining moment. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you've had your defining moment? Well, early in your career, and if so, what has that been? Because I know you're gonna have more defining moments.
I'm still like living in the cupcake moment at Music Farm.
I love that
moment. Like,
first of all, I love Cupcake as an artist. I remember when she like started on like either Twitter, X, whatever.
Vine.
Yes. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
So how was that? Let's break that whole thing down.
Like from getting the email asking about it, and I was like, y'all asking me? Like, I thought people ask y'all type thing. So,
right.
Like, it's putting myself they put me in a different room.
Yeah.
So it opened my eyes to a different type of DJing. It was my first time opening a concert, and for it to be sold out and not knowing really what to expect, but kind of like planning it out in your head and imagining how it could be for it to be all that plus more. Like, y'all, like, getting off stage that night and the lights turned on and I'm, like, mingling with the audience, not even thinking about anything, to the point where people are surrounding me, asking me for autographs, and, like, I'm looking up for help, and security is escorting me out through the back door. I'm like,
she's a star!
Wait a minute. It's like, for me? Y'all, I'm from Charleston. People are literally, like, DMing me, like, thank you for coming to Charleston. And I'm like, I'm from Charleston, y'all.
Oh, that's so like neat. And it's like, it just turns you on to a whole new crowd, people who did not even know that you exist. And it's like, you have a whole new fan base just from that. Mm-hmm. And like, I always tell people, like, being from Charleston, like, you know, it's cool, like, to go other places, but it's nothing like being able to come back home and being on the stage. Like, we grew up going to Music Farm. We grew up going to the North Charleston Performing Arts Center in the Coliseum. Mm-hmm. So, like, going from being, like, in the audience to, like, being on stage. Like, when I think that was the OJ, the Juice concert I hosted at the Music Farm, I was just like, this is cool. Like, I know these people. This is a Music Farm. Like, I literally would always just, you know, come to the Music Farm just for an event. So, like, to actually, like, be backstage and to be on the stage, like, it's one of those surreal moments. Mm-hmm. And it's just, like, it's just something about, like, being back home, like, where, and it's like, oh, like, y'all like me. Y'all rock with me. I'm cool.
It's still, like, a very big dream of mine to, like, DJ at the Coliseum type thing. And, like, you know. Right.
Like, when I did the Coliseum, when I hosted the concert, I did the Baby, Coil Ray, and Raw Wave concert. Ooh. When I tell you, like, I often go back and I, like, look at that that video, and I'm like, dang, I did that. And you know what's so crazy? What sometimes things be like bittersweet, like when you in relationships and they like not really a healthy relationship. As much as I love that moment, I can only think about the guy that I was dating at that time because he was so not happy for me. So that's like why when I see you and your boyfriend together, and I'm like, he always looks like he's just really happy for you, really supportive of you. And I think like that's why it's like, all right, if you not showing that you, because you should have been in the audience with a poster saying "Go Chris," like
real.
literally, I'll never forget. I asked him, I was like, did you get any video of me? He was like, no, I got Law Money Phil. And I'm like, okay.
You're dating Law Money Phil.
Right.
Like, what are you doing here?
Like what? Like, okay,
Please
cool.
tell me you delete him instantly.
Oh,
Never thought about it after that.
Delito, facto.
Okay,
We say
thank
facto,
you.
delito.
There we go.
No. So, and that's the thing. So, like, just being a woman in the industry and just knowing, like, you got to be so cautious on choosing your partner, and you got to make sure it's someone who is going to support you, who's going to be there, stand up with your sign and be like, yeah, I'm supporting, that's my girlfriend, da-da. So, love that. So, building a brand independently is not easy.
No.
Oh my God, it's not easy. So, what's something that people don't see that you had to overcome behind the scenes?
I want to say, like, still to this day, a lot of men approach me for like bookings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you went through my website to find my number and contact, and they lowball me all the time. And it's like big names. And I'm like, why? Is it because I'm a girl? Because I know you're always hosting events and, you know, doing the things. And it's like, but why? You know, I don't understand that.
That's the thing. It's like you said, you know my price. You saw my website, and then you want to lower. And it just feels really disrespectful because I'm like, would you have done that to DJ Cool? Would you have done that to Honcho? Like, would you have done that to Major Boy? So why do you think that you can do that to me? Like, because you hit me up for a reason. And that's the thing. And it's just like, when you are in that game and then it's just like, okay, well, my price is my price.
Yeah.
And like, I've literally had so many people. It was one promoter I was dealing with, and I'm like, you hit me up, you asking me to pretty much help you put this thing together. Mm-hmm. But I don't understand, like, when you giving out deposits, I'm the last person. Like, and I had to literally hunt you down with a pitchfork to get my deposit. Like, I feel disrespected, like, as a woman, because you asked me for a certain reason. So just don't think that, like, oh, it's cool. No, like, I always tell people, forget the respect that you give a man. Give me the same respect you give a white man when it come down to doing this business.
Clock it.
Like, that's how I want you to handle me, and I want you to treat me. So, like, sorry, mixing up my questions. All right, so social media has introduced us to so many DJs around the world. We've met women like Uncle Waffles, who we were speaking on earlier, and DJ Fannie Mae. They're global sensations. So what do you admire about their journey?
Oh my God. Okay, so Fannie Mae being from the Carolinas and making out the Carolinas, you know, they always give us that crab in the bucket title. So for anybody who ever makes it out the Carolinas, I always root for you. Like, y'all doing the thing. I understand how hard it is. I'm still like down here compared to many names in the Carolinas, period. Right. So always have respect for her and her style.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And her style is very her.
It's very her.
Yes.
Same thing with Uncle Waffles. Like, discovering how she's her artist, she's her own artist, she's her own producer. She performs. That girl rehearsed. If you follow her on TikTok, that girl rehearse her dancers. She's bringing her back, not only doing that, but running back behind that stage and, you know, doing all the things, the promotion, and then DJing. It's a whole lot of hats that she's wearing. Like,
the amount of cardio, I'm like, when this girl finished, like, I know she dropped so many calories while doing that. And like, if you are watching this, if you've never had the opportunity to see DJ Shae Balboa in person, listen, I'm like, wait, are you DJ Uncle Waffles Jr.? Because bruh, like, from dancing to interacting, like, you just give so much energy. And like, granted, you know, like, I see it on social media, but I've never seen, and no shade to anyone in Charleston, but I've never seen another DJ perform like you. Now, I will say Shamrock, she got these, like, this little drum kit that is cool as shit. So but cool. I feel like y'all are, like, the two female DJs in Charleston who are, like, really animated. So, like, was that just always, like, who you were? Or, like, why did you just decide? Because, you know, like, sometimes when you DJing, like, people just, like, I'm going to just play the music. I'm not going to really interact. But I think interacting with the crowd, like, sells the package.
Yes. But that's also just me. Like, you hang around me long enough, I give crackhead energy. Like, in the best way. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll be at my day job serving tables, and then you'll catch me in the corner just like, having a good time. Like, why not enjoy life? I love the bust of dance. So I get to not only dance with y'all, like, okay, now I'm selling like content low key, but it's
high
because
key.
I'm performing, but I'm still having a great time because these songs hit. You know, I get to share my favorite songs with y'all.
Literally.
And then a lot of time people come request songs, or I'm doing certain shows where they request songs, and I'm like, yo, I like this song too. And
right.
I turn up with you. You know, you just put me on. I love the vibe.
How do you feel about requests? Because I know some people just like, I don't take requests. Does it depend on the day? How do you feel about requests?
I honestly don't mind. Like, especially at the beginning when I was building my library, the requests were what was putting me on to things that I didn't know about. Like, I learned about Sugar Shack music through a request.
Oh,
you know,
I don't even know what that is. What is that? Juke joint music. Oh, okay.
Sugar Shack. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like, I learned through that about a request and at the club, and I was like, wow, like this kind of hit. Let me go home, learn about it, type thing.
That's cool.
Same reason why I got into like the Hispanic clubs. Like, I had one request of a Hispanic song, and then I just dove really deep into it. So when I got asked to do one Cinco de Mayo, and I already had the library from like my own playlist, it just kept. Now I'm at El Patio every weekend, type thing. So yeah.
I tell people, me no black, me Dominican.
Okay.
Y'all, Billa Canton, y'all gotta book my girl, okay? Me no black, me Dominican. Thank you very much.
Y'all know.
But like, I just like how whatever like assignment you have, like you just dive deep into it. You dive deep into your library, and it's just like knowing what you're doing and just feeling comfortable. Whatever pocket that you're in, I'm like, she got this. Like, I'm never like, oh, because sometimes when you book a DJ, you're like, oh Lord, I don't know what they're gonna do. But it's just like, shoot, I just want to make sure I'm matching Shae vibe. Like, if you didn't come to me in Character Mornings, you need to come to me in Character Mornings. She will be at the next one, August 22nd. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
But yeah, like you already had. I was like, oh, I need to join the party. Like, y'all was late. I'm like, dang, not me being late and be okay. Wait a minute.
Turn right up with us.
Right. I was like, okay, right in the middle of the party. But no, I just love that. And, you know, just jumping on to club culture, I feel like club culture has changed a lot. Yeah. So what are your thoughts on club culture?
Honestly, the club's no fun for me anymore. Like,
I thought it was me. I don't know if it's because I was getting old, but I don't think that's it. It's just
everybody holds the wall.
Yes.
I appreciate Tyler, the Creator, did a thing last weekend in Atlanta where he had a $5 party. And it was called, I could screw this up, but if I'm not mistaken, it was called Everybody's Invited, You Just Have to Dance.
Oh, that's cool. I like that, yeah.
So being in the fact, exactly.
If I steal that.
No, exactly. And I also went to like a party in Cali where there was no alcohol. Sure, only rule was dance.
Right.
So, I've been to parties where you have more fun than a club because I feel like at the club everybody is a competition.
Yes,
you know?
I have to buy the section because this is my property for tonight, and I have to have my 400 bottle of Don Julio. Exactly. This is the thing, and I'm just like, okay, so like, and I know people be like, Chris, you a hypocrite. Let me tell y'all something. When I'm at these clubs and you see me in a section, 10 times out of 10, I'm booked there and I'm hosting. I am not spending my $400 American dollars on a bottle of Don Julio that costs $60 in total wine. No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. So yeah, you can call me a hypocrite, but I'm getting paid to be there. So that's the only thing. So like that, and then like it's just the men want to be the baddies now, and it's like you standing on top of the couches, you standing everywhere. Let me not get on the bedazzles.
Oh my God.
But before we even get there, like by the DJ booth, you can't even see the DJ. You know why? Because the DJ is surrounded by all the homeboys who's in front of the stage rapping the songs, who not the rappers. We so tired of y'all. We are so tired of y'all. And I think that's the part when I did main character mornings. It's just like, I just wanted people to come out and have a good time.
Yes.
That's it. Like, no sections. Like, we're here to have a good time, dance, drop it like it's hot. And another thing I saw, and I kind of like, let me tell you something. There is no such thing as a new idea. Everybody's ripping something off the next person.
Exactly. Hello.
And so when it was this event, I'm probably saying it wrong, but it was like a cinnamon toast crunch or something like mornings. But anyway, it's in Atlanta, and like I said, I'm probably saying the name wrong, but it's a morning party. They start at 9 a.m. and they're done at 12, and they have like espressos and things. But like, There are no sections. You are there dancing. And I'm like, this is an insane idea. It was at least 500 people at that club at 9 o'clock in the morning, drinking espressos, eating croissants, drinking orange juice, and having a great time. And at 12 o'clock, everyone can go home, take a nap. And if you want to go out later that night, you can. But like, I was like, I like this. So that's kind of where I got the main character mornings from. I was like, what's the earliest we can be in here? Let's do it. Let's have a good time. And like, let that be that. So I think club culture, I feel like for sure, I don't want to say it's dying in Charleston, but like, because you don't really have black clubs, and you can speak to like, yeah. So like, why doesn't, or does Shae Balboa, like, do you care for King Street, or how do you feel about King Street?
King Street more so comes with rules and regulation that I do things in my career for my freedom. You know, I don't want to get a booking. Let me reframe this. Like, if we're doing like weddings and stuff like that,
right,
or, you know, a themed event, I get it. But if you're emailing me, you're like, okay, here, another one of those things, because King Street does this often. This is my budget. Even though we have a club and 1,000 people coming in, this is my budget.
And your bar's hitting at least $40,000 a night.
Boom, but we're going to pay you like $200 to be there for 5 hours. And like, not only that, we want you to play only the top 100 hits. And I like mostly this. And I might just stand with you in the booth to make sure you're playing what I want to play. I've seen that a lot. You know?
No.
I've been on King Street, and this establishment is no longer open. But there was a point where the owner was like, I just didn't like the crowd that you brought. And I was like, all black people, because we weren't doing anything, you know?
Right.
So,
but I've heard that a lot.
King Street has its own like rules and regulations that I'm just not willing to bend to, because why?
Right. And you know what's so crazy? Or like when you go by and then you hear like nothing but black music, and you take a step back and it's nothing but non-black people on the inside. Like
9 out of 10 times it's like, you can play Waka Flocka, but you can't play My Neck, My Back.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, they love a good 2000s rap.
Hello.
If they hear Get Low, the party is getting started.
What? You know that's right.
The party has officially started. But yeah, so like, how do you feel about club culture in Charleston? Because I feel like it's such a
up and down hill.
Yeah.
I feel like as soon as we get an establishment and we like it, it goes away.
Yeah.
And it's most likely things that are above our head.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is us, like, you know, just the people who comes out to the events, we don't get to keep it because something happens.
Right.
But I just wish we can act right, because we do act right when there's the same events outside the city, man. Y'all travel acting good.
And that's the thing. And I'm like, I don't know. It's something in the water. It's something got to be down here. Like, so like, where do you see what's next for DJ Shae Balboa in her career?
Ooh, we're getting more concerts, so I'm excited.
I'm excited for that.
Fedora coming out in October.
Oh yes, I did see that. Yeah, I'm trying to get. I need an interview, Drew. I love your real Atlanta Housewives. Thank you.
Yes, Drew. I'm gonna see you soon. So that's coming up.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm also stepping more into weddings. Like, wedding DJ is like concert DJ, which is like stage management DJ in a way, you know?
It is. And one thing about Charleston is wedding city.
Heck yeah.
So wedding DJs, and I was literally going to ask you, like, you know, it was going to be weddings or baby showers. But see, yeah, because you make way more money at a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And people literally like, yeah, weddings are fun. Weddings are fun. I love getting booked for weddings. But I didn't mean to cut you out. Yeah,
no, go. I love the structure of weddings as well. I love anything with structure. But more concerts coming up. Your girl really is like starting to reach out to more people and just have these conversations with bigger names, bigger like labels, you know, stuff like that to get the job done. So I can't wait to announce some things that are coming up, but can't announce everything. Y'all just gotta wait. See, you gotta go on that Instagram.
Yeah, make sure you're following. But no, I'm just really happy for you and just seeing your growth and just like, and what I'm learning, like a lot of times, if you don't ask the question, the answer is going to be no. So the fact that you said you're having these conversations, and a lot of times it's just like we gotta bet on ourselves, and when we bet on ourselves, it's like, you know what? Maybe I should have done this a long time ago.
Exactly.
Okay, so we got some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, club or festival?
Festival.
Afrobeats or trap?
Ooh, Afrobeats.
Favorite DJ of all time?
Ooh, this is gonna be recent. It has to be Uncle Waffles. I studied her so hard recently. Yeah,
perfect. Wedding or baby shower?
Wedding.
Trim or Nicki Minaj?
Ooh, OG Nicki fan, y'all. I love Trim. Trim, I love you down.
Listen, because I definitely had a Barbie themed Nicki Minaj 216.
Hello.
Pull up in a tree long ago. One thing that is always in your DJ bag.
My headphones and my computer.
Gotta have that.
Mm.
And what is one of your biggest pet peeves while DJing?
People who leave their drinks on my table. Like, why would you do that? And then you might spill it. Someone's going to dance by it and spill it. Or someone who holds on to my speaker. My speaker is not a pole, guys. I know it looks like one, but please do not hold on to that very expensive looking pole.
Because if you break, you buy.
You buy. And insurance and warranty is crazy.
Listen, but no, I really enjoyed you so much. I enjoyed chatting with you so much. You guys, August 22nd, make sure you catch DJ Shae Balboa at Main Character Mornings. She's gonna be doing her big one again. Yeah. And how can the people connect with you? How can they book you, find out about your next event, all that good stuff?
So, like, the best way to get in contact with me or book me or follow me at Instagram is going to be Shae Balboa, ShaeBalboa. That's going to be Instagram, TikTok. But my link, go to that link in that bio, click that. That's my booking website. But also DM me. It's so easy to send a little DM. I'm right there always.
Awesome. I enjoyed you so much. I really enjoyed this conversation. Like, just learning so much more about you. And listen, I know you're going to have so much success in the future. I can't wait to hear those announcements so I can share it on my page and repost it and all that good stuff. And yeah, so you said Juicadora in October?
Yes, ma'am.
Juicadora in October. You can catch DJ Shae Balboa on the stage, all that good stuff. And make sure you're connecting with me, Chris Kalen, on Instagram, Facebook, _Chris Kalen on TikTok. And make sure you're connecting with the Princess Diaries. We are streaming on all platforms, and connect with us on all social media platforms. And thank you so much for joining me. And I will catch you back next time for another episode of the Princess Diaries. Keep it locked in. Yeah.